Fallout here in the state and across the country 1 week after the Alabama Supreme Court ruled that frozen embryos are children under state law. Attorney General Steve Marshall said today he will not prosecute any cases relating to the Supreme Court's ruling. WAAY 31 reporter Maddie McCaffrey has the details tonight on how state lawmakers are trying to come up with a plan to remedy the ruling.
State leaders from both sides of the aisle in the House and Senate have put forward legislation to protect IVF treatments and try to clarify that only fertilized embryos inside a woman's uterus are considered human life. Alabama State Senator Tim Melson and House Minority Leader Anthony Daniels have both proposed legislation to try and amend the state Supreme Court's ruling.
And so I'm just saying that until it's implanted in the uterus, there's potential life, and that people shouldn't be criminalized or be held harmful for things that happen. They should be held harmless. And I think a lot of things that, again, that happen in those clinics are for good people just wanting to have a family, a normal life, raise kids.
But I will tell you what my legislation will do. It will eliminate the lawsuits, the civil litigation that doctors across the state and the IVF clinics are fearful of right now. My bill would also define a fertilized embryo unless it is entering the uterus as not being a child. And so there's clarity there. It essentially pauses the Supreme Court decision.
But at least 3 IVF facilities in the state have put a pause on their treatments, and this includes Alabama Fertility, which has a center right here in Huntsville.
This ruling makes it impossible for me to offer IVF. This means that my patients won't be able to access the best fertility care.
And IVF patients in the state remain worried about what the Supreme Court's ruling means for them on their journey of trying to have children.
We've already invested so much time and money and just physical and emotional anguish into this process, and to think that it could have all been for nothing and that we could be ending our journey to be able to have children. It was absolutely terrifying.
And today, both President Biden and former President Trump spoke out against Alabama's Supreme Court ruling that embryos are children. We'll continue to let you know the latest on this developing story. With coverage you can count on, Maddie McCaffrey, WAAY 31 News.